Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Avowed and to the end of Shatterscarp. We're actually about to head off now to GALAWAIN'S Tusks for the very first time. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do before we do that. I think I'm all happy except for this, which haunts me and will haunt me for the rest of time. But yeah, other than that, I think actually let's just get rid of those. Don't want to see these anymore. What have I got an emerald star? Absolutely nothing. Right, yeah. So we're good. We're going to head to GALAWAIN'S Tusks, the final big area. We've got ourselves our brand new Wally totem, which I'm very excited by. It sounds really good. It's going to depend on how strong the essence heals you thing is. But, no, excuse me. The idea of getting health back every time you collect essence is kind of crazy. So let's see how things go. We've been granted passage. We are not leaving here on good terms, it must be said, but I feel okay with what we chose to do. We were given two terrible options at the end of the day. Oh, well, that's a good start to the video. Oh no!
Back out here, traveler.
What happened?
Temerity sent word. She said you can go. I'm sorry, envoy. I don't have much more to say. You were responsible for all this death. But I hope you don't end up the same way too.
You know, part of the reason I chose the option I chose was to try to save Shatterscarp. It wasn't about anything else. It was about literally saving Shatterscarp specifically, because I thought the other option was going to doom Shatterscarp much more directly. They would just keep getting hounded by the Dream Scourge over and over again. I don't think there was any way out of that without being responsible for tons of death, basically. I think that's all we can say, you know? Things were always going to go bad.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
That she is very, very, very similar to Meredith in Dragon Age 2. Even Ludwig has a weakness. We just have to discover it if we want to stop her.
My vote's on a pack of small, enthusiastic dogs. Wait, was that an if?
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
Does she eat food? I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map.
Don't we always?
And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Oh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
I'm not sure I would like sleeping with that Wally totem in the background. Do you know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely.
Huh.
You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through GALAWAIN'S Tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a blessed oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
He's not really a chipper lad, is he? I want to find the cause of the Dream Scourge, and the garden is our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them?
I mean, if you think about it, we all just follow the voice in our head. I mean, okay, I know some people don't have an internal monologue, but my internal monologue is loud and constant. Like, he is unabating for even a second. So maybe the voice in my head is an ancient god that's not been discovered before. I don't know. I'm not one to judge. They're not just in my head, they have a powerful connection to the Aedyr here. I have a strong intuition.
The envoy's the only one of us who knows Sapadal. Sapadal brought her back, and they've been in her head throughout the journey. I trust you. If you've got a gut feeling about Sapadal, that's good enough for me.
And my gut tells me not to trust this. You're about to cross a sea of acid on the word of a voice in your Usundan head.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
I think this is more to do with him and... He's always been very reluctant to talk about Solace Keep.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
I'll go talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Marius?
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
I want to know what got you upset. I feel like this isn't about the map or the garden.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to GALAWAIN'S tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Okay, buddy. Some people don't want to talk things out. Some people just want to, you know, get going, do their thing. I'm like that. I don't really like, you know, if I'm suffering through something, I don't really want to spend any time around people. I just want to be left to myself to process. I trust my brain to handle anything, basically. But it needs a little bit of time. And it needs as few external factors as possible. Right. Galawaine's tusks. Here we go. Whole new world. Hello. Got yourself some... Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, it's a big-ass beetle. What's going on, guys?
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
I've seen punishment for deserting the military, but a settlement.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Oh.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Do I want to voice an opinion here? If they were going to abandon their people, they don't deserve the resources. I mean, it seems mean, but I kind of like, let's say if you're running a settlement and you're really low on food, I don't think you should cage people who abandon it, but you shouldn't necessarily feed them either. But you should probably feed them once you've caged them. Okay.
I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. You want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Alright, where's the tower?
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you.
Jesus.
Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
I mean, I was trying to help, but they're clearly not very interested. Alright, let's have a look at the map here. Solace Keep up there. I am going to have a little poke around. We need to find plants. Living guy in chunks as well. Lovely stuff. That's what we want to see.
Quiet as the depths.
Hello.
Bugs. Always.
That was never going to work, was it? Oh, whoa.
To wonder
Did you
if the
die?
stories
What just
about the
happened?
tusks were just a trick to keep the rest of us out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't see my health drop. Alright, bear with me. That spell is very strong. Really very strong. Okay.
Good fight.
It's always like this. When we first get to a new area, it's always quite tough. Just because our gear has not upgraded yet and yada, yada, yada. We are, you know, we're at the lowest level we're ever going to be in Galawain's Tusks at the end of the day, right? So in theory, it's only going to get easier. Did not expect to take quite as much damage as I did, though, I will say. Thank you very much. Stop right there. Thank you very much. Need somebody with a human touch. Oh god, everyone wants to talk to me. What do you want to talk to me about? I just got here, guys. We tried 5 minutes ago. What do you possibly have to say already? Where am I going? Through the writhing ruins, apparently. Who knew? I'm tempted to just basically head to the city. And get,
Disgusting, but fascinating.
get all the quests.
Never complain about Marius' laundry habits again.
Because I do prefer to do the areas when we have the quest for the area. Okay. Okay. It's a shortcut, I think. Maybe not. Alright, let's just nip back this way first. So, other routes. Yeah, this way. A little bit of loot. Looting is suddenly very... Oh! I knew there had to be something... Oh, treasure map. I found a strange arrowhead in the caves where I'm not allowed to go exploring. But that's okay. I've hidden it so I can find it again when I finally grow up. And that was just a question of where to hide the map. Maybe in the abandoned beetle's nest. Wish I had more health. Alright, Mate Mare. Do 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 do. Yeah, look at the ball at the end. That's awesome. Oh. A lot of beetles. That one just blocked absolutely everything I did. I've killed the boss. You know? It's just random ass beetles now causing me havoc. Lovely jubbly. Come here, you. I think this is probably a bounty by the looks of things. I better get a bounty for this when I get to town. So many enemies. Oh, whoa, whoa! I took so much damage. Ooh, I'm a ninja. Okay, that's good to know what that does. I'm trying. So many of them, man. Bloody Nora.
That was a close one.
Telling me. I killed the actual boss really nicely and quick. I guess that's probably why there's so many enemies. I think the enemies spawn at like certain it is about me. The enemies probably spawn at certain sort of percentage points during the boss's health. So because we took the boss down really quickly, she kind of just that's a decent amount of health actually. they kind of all just spawned on me at the same time essentially. Now I was looking during that at the random build-up that we get from critical hits, and it wasn't doing tons. I'll say that much. I saw like bleed starting to accumulate, but it never really felt like it was doing much. Oh, where am I? I think right. Yeah, I'm gonna do this bit. Oh, nah, screw it, guys. Hello. Get bonked. I really like that ability. That ability is pretty sweet. Pretty cool. And Galawain's Tusks is pretty crazy. Hello. Oh no! This is really irritating. This I don't like that. I think design-wise this is terrible. I'm not gonna make too big a deal out of it. But I want to say, like, Yatzli is the only companion you have to bring with you for that kind of thing. Every other companion can activate things around the world, but you can also always activate them. If you need fire and you don't have Kai, you've got a throwable for that. If you need lightning and you don't have Giata, you've got a throwable for that. If you need ice, well, Marius doesn't do anything anyway. They should have made Yardsley have like an ice thing. I'm not going to bring her back for it. I don't think it's ever going to be anything that important, but it does bug me that I'm missing out on things. I do feel kind of like forced to bring her along with me. And I'm resisting that force, obviously. But, still. Oh, what is that over there? Let's go have a look. And rather obsessively loot as we go. We need lots of lovely plants. Oh. Hey, guys. Bonk! Hey. Oh, I've got a healer.
Be unsafe.
There's just something so cool about doing that, honestly. Just dropping this massive block of ice right onto their head. It's fun. I do miss my lightning spell. Of course I miss my lightning spell. It's nice being able to throw it in and it just constantly deal damage in the area. I will say this feels, I guess, more battle mage in a way. I'm relying more on my weaponry to do damage. In the past, it was quite focused on the lightning spell. Gotta keep on looting. Not for skeets though. What I want to find is a shop. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? It looks like oil, so maybe we're okay to go inside it. I'm almost definitely getting here. There's something shiny in there. Ooh, a quest. Raluca's Expedition Journal. I should have known that when Gabriel said this job would be easy. He just wanted to get us on our way before the council could change their minds. Can't believe any of these old mud and shit aqueducts are still standing. How did anyone ever build anything this way? Exclamation point. Wait, no. Question mark, exclamation point. Could have used an Interrobang, but at least it's something to work with. Nothing a little Pargroon engineering can't improve. Still, the first problem is getting to the source of the water all the way in slumbering fields. Look like there's a spot we can cross over the lava flow just to the northwest. Those eyes of Rimguard that Dory packs will come in handy, as long as we don't hit too many bumps on the way. Gabriel should have sent a team with
A valley of lava.
with paving
If the
stones.
expedition broke camp, they left an awful lot behind.
Balrog skin, not super high on my list, must be said. This is a cool area. I want to figure out how... Oh. Right, I'm guessing that's how I get inside. Right, let's see if we can find a way onto this aqueduct here. This is very, Lord of the Rings.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Yeah, this place does not spark joy, as they say. There's got to be a way up here. 99% sure that I meant to run down there and jump off the edge. Do you reckon I meant to get across there somehow? What's that there? Oh, yeah, alright, we're in the area. Why not? I want to head over there, try to get back this way. I don't know if I can get up there this way. I don't know. I'm not seeing it, but whatever. Oh no, I couldn't reach it in time. My hands were preoccupied with wholesome things, obviously. Is the quest pushing me towards... No, Solace keeps a while away. Well, it's not a nice area. It does give Moria vibes. It really does. There's going to be a lot of this. A lot of jumping at things and hoping my character is capable of clambering along them. Ow. Okay. Promising, actually. Very promising. Looking good, looking sexy. Thank you very much. Cool, cool, cool. I don't trust that at all. Why is that? That's the first chest I've ever seen that's like partially open. We've literally never seen that before, I don't think. Alright. Kind of maybe should have given that a moment's thought before hurling myself across, but hey ho. The lava is incredible looking. Probably the best looking lava I've ever seen in a video game. I'm gonna try something here. Interesting. Can I climb on that? I'm going to find out. We're not going to find out right now, but...
Guess we're finding another way across.
Let me just try these. Oh, get out of the lava then, dummies. I don't think I wanted to go back this way. I just wanted to have a little peek.
Look, you can just make out wagon tracks.
Alrighty, in we go. Back we go. What burns? Just stand on the rocks. It's fine. What are you complaining about? Look. I'll show you guys. Don't worry about it. See? It's fine. I missed. Bunch of warrior wars. That's just a little magma. What's your problem, honestly? God. Kids these days. Your voices. Oh.
How is this our fault?
Hey guys.
We've lived here for centuries.
The mountain screams, the distant island wails, and you know nothing of it. Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
What's going on?
The only snare is the one this creature sprang on us. We discovered when we arrived that something had fouled the water we're supposed to route to Salus.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
I've seen this before. Nature twisting itself to fight off intruders, corrupting the land and water.
Better than allowing a parasite to thrive.
Okay. What if I go sort it? Whatever was here is dead. I'll make sure it stays that way.
Do not be fooled. It carries a pall of destruction. The land feels, it remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor. The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Okay, let me go take care of it.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yes, I bear the mark. That's why you must allow me to help.
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Okie dokie. Don't eat them in the meantime, alright? If I come back and you've eaten one of these dwarves, we're gonna have words, you and me, Delungan.
Might want to give that water a wide berth.
Doesn't look great, does it?
That water,
Oh,
much
I'm in
less
it.
drink it.
I need plants. I need dead people. There's a corpse here somewhere. I need the skin, I need the iron, I need all that jazz. Yeah, meh, yeah, easy peasy. All right, let's go check out these ruins, I suppose. All good? All good. Let's go have a look. What could go wrong? Show me what you got. Left flank, right flank. Total eclipse. Alright, calm down. Am I poisoned again? Yep. Duh! I'm trying to find if there's a way to stop that once I've kick-started it. Because you don't necessarily... It'll last for quite a while, and you don't really always feel like you need all of it. I do need some healing. Poison is as brutal as it always was. Still ticking down.
You take lead.
Do-do, do-do, do-do-do. Don't know how I thought that was going to work. Bonk. Bonk. Wonder if I should be destroying that. So when I destroy it, it unleashes hell, basically, in a wide area nearby. But if I leave it, it's throwing out some frosty powers. So I'm not sure. Maybe leave it for a little bit and then blow it up or something. Who knows? Bonk. Uh-oh. Wait, what's going on? What do you mean the Spore King? Wait, what's going on? Why is there a million enemies all of a sudden? It's happening again. It keeps happening to me. At least someone was killing my beloved Giata. And I've been poisoned again. Right now, I don't even know which one is the Spore King. I'm kind of ignoring that and just hitting everyone else until something good happens. That's enough. I'm trying to kill everyone else, but there's a million other else's. Nearly there. Right. Only 2 enemies left. One just went flying. Spore King. Whoop. 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 Unfortunately, he's resistant to frost. As in, they don't get frozen. They take frost damage. And they seem to take decent frost damage. But they don't get stuck in place. Right! Are we bloody done?
Everyone okay?
That was crazy. It's going alright though. Like I seem to be handling it okay. I know I've been incapacitated once already, but shush. Do some looting. I think that was another bounty based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, the Spore King's Crown. Blood Wraith Toadstool. What the hell's that? I had no idea. Yeah, I think we've done 2 bounties already. It's kind of crazy, just stumbling upon them with some rudimentary exploration. I kind of thought it was related to the quest, but nope, just murdering their patriarch apparently. Oh, hello. Really want to prioritize getting these. I kind of need to get to a shop. Because the most important thing in my head is getting the armor and the weapon up to the next tier.
This makes me remember Fjore's workshop. The fighting, crying, the explosions.
No, okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't tell. Oh god, that proper poisoned me as well. Do I have anything that cures poison? Is that a thing I can do? Well, if it is, the game is not highlighting it anyway. Oh well. Why are you still giving me common armor in the year of our Lord 2025?
Something lurks here.
Sabadell, things lurk everywhere. Things love to lurk in this game. It's all they're all about. Hello, beautiful. Oh, I don't want to loot things. Magic Mistle. What the hell is a magic missile? Well, it's a magic missile and it's a pistol, is what it is. I get that. I don't want to drop down there yet, I don't think. Let's have a look at it. And the other thing is as well, when we upgrade, that means that when we find these random things, we can tear them apart and we'll get more of what we need. Power attacks deal very high stun. Bullets seek and target enemies. That sounds great. That sounds really good, actually. I might just keep that one. I don't really need what it's going to give me anyway.
The pressure. Heavy. Dark. Like the bottom of the sea.
Hello.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
Hey, Rodica.
No. We know this voice. This presence. Sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Bold coming from a broken piece of rubble.
This is a tool that has outlived its use, and I have suffered worse. I am Rodica, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law.
Nothing here that could poison the water, so it's not coming from you.
It springs from the land itself, from the jealous usurper latched to your soul.
No, no. Make her go. Send her away.
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. It knows nothing but chaos. This land needs order, purpose.
The Living Lands is free as it should be.
Free to rend itself to pieces, to lie in fallow ruins, while its neighbors grow bold and covetous. You are an Aedyran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild, how to build empire from rubble.
The Living Lands will fight against the yoke.
Yes, and that should concern you. See the destruction at your feet.
No.
This was no happenstance. The groaning of the earth, or the lapping tide.
Stop it! Stop her! Silence her! She feeds you poisoned fruit!
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
There's no beast or blight that could leave the tusks this barren.
Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Steady now. You've been through another episode. The phantasmal focus lit up like a cinder bomb.
That wasn't Sapadal, was it?
That was Wardica, or a piece of her inside the Mag folk.
Another god. At least she's not in your head, too.
May as well be. Might as well be. Wardica spoke of... It doesn't matter, I won't obey her.
As long as your soul is in one piece. In the meantime, look at the water.
Did we do it? We did it! What do you mean, look at the water? There's no water in here. I hear it shiny, though. Aha! Okay. I don't know. I got the feeling from that Wardica was in a mag folk, which would suggest that Wardica was responsible. Oh, that looks great. It suggests that Wardica was responsible for what happened back at Nakutadek, right? Or at least involved. There's a goat. I will restore life to this land. Sapadal, I'm not going to pretend Sapadal doesn't cause issues. She's got her problems. Who doesn't? Everyone's got their problems, you know? She's my god. She's looked after me. I look after her. I trust her. I trust her more than the other gods, anyway. That counts for something. Alright, Delumgun, did what you wanted. Let the little dwarves go. She's called Weeping Willow.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you.
Alright, pick yourself up.
Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
Thank you. What about the aqueduct? They came here for water.
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
That seems reasonable.
Reasonable? You can't be serious.
I have spoken. And so has this strange child of the land.
Avowed, godlike, in private?
I mean, it seems perfectly reasonable. Just because you want the water doesn't mean other things and other people don't need the water, you greedy little goblin. Alright, Raluca, convince me.
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
So life can grow. The water is flowing. New life.
In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, But I'd like to ask one more thing.
What? If you'd asked me to kill the Delumgun. Oh, good. I love one more thing.
Don't make me feel any worse about this. I'm just trying to look out for my people. I need you to kill the tree lady.
I'm not going to kill the
We
tree
need to
lady.
set up a guard post here. Eventually, we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
I'm not going to let you do that. Rightfully so. This is a home and a sanctuary for new life. Can't you just gather water from the end and leave her be?
Well, you'd need to clear whatever's blocking the aqueduct for the water to flow out. But the source would still be vulnerable to disaster and happenstance. Natural, magical, or divine. I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
No. I'm saying no.
We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
Everyone has the right to life. You've got something, you've got enough. You don't need to take it all. I understand the need to control the natural world, to solidify and claim, but I won't allow it. Oh, it's a cool spell. I probably do like the... Overall, I probably like the spell suite better with the last suite we had, but it's cool to mix things up, if nothing less. If nothing else. If nothing words. Right, how the heck am I getting up there?
Looks deep enough to swim under the tower.
Oh.
You go first.
I guess that's how I'm getting up there. Let's have a little poke around. Lovely jubbly. That's what I was trying to get onto, wasn't it? This aqueduct. I mean, if that's the aqueduct and we're trying to unblock it, maybe they'll get it working and that'll let us in. Maybe. Allons-y. I take a point in scavenger. I don't think I... Oh, did I? I can't remember if I did or not. Up we pop. Make sure we're not missing anything else. I don't think so. Well, that's not ominous at all. That's the most ominous thing I've ever seen. Obviously, I'm going to walk straight towards it. Hello? Giant spider? Restless cavern. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Yep, there they are. So much fun.
Come on, come on! Quick as a fox.
Everything's resistant to frost. Everything's resistant to frost. Whoa! You're telling me, Kai? Jesus Christ! Ah! My armor is definitely too weak here. Jesus. Took so much damage. I'm working on it. I'm trying to level it up, but it's going to take a little bit of time. The more loot we can get, the more resources we can get, the better chance we have. But yeah, we clearly need to... Oh! Oh, it's a memory. Cool, cool, cool. And then can I drop down there? I can indeed. Ancient memory. Here we go.
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
Wow, it really did look different. I feel nothing here. The land is dead.
It lived once. The soil overflowed, heavy and full. But we took it all away. Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform?
So well. I was exceptional.
All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. Your destiny awaited you. The leader sent you to the temple of GALAWAIN'S Tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Aedyr, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home?
Well, it looks very nice. Love and community.
Meaning, a sapling thriving in its native soil. Why?
I was part of something greater than myself. Oh, I was needed. It's nice to be needed.
I had no use for visions on your old homestead. Here, you were of value, honored for what made you different. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself.
I feel that.
Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them?
Venture out and find new sources.
The sea yielded only salt. The forage could not replace the harvest. Until, one day, we leave. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first?
Sapodol loves the word wound. We had no other way to survive.
Desperation turned you away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
I meditated under its shade.
A haven to commune with us. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe.
I tried to stop him.
You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene?
I like trees. We just had a tree cut down in England, like a hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old, beautiful tree, by a pub who, they claim it's a health and safety hazard, but it got evaluated fairly recently and absolutely cleared from all safety problems. So really they just did it because it was vaguely in the way. I guarantee they put a parking lot down there or something. The tree couldn't defend itself, someone had to.
Compassion greater than our gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts, a chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun.
You dried up, you destroyed all monuments.
A weight relieved, an overgrowth excised. Yet there you stood, a sprout in the dust, a witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you.
There are many innocents in the city. Why did they die?
Because we chose you.
That's not a good enough answer, Sapadal.
We burrow deeper. We cannot find our way. Years passed. The Aedyr returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ooh, 10% attack damage. I don't know if Sapadal is good or bad or both, really. I wonder what the other one's going to be. Probably 10% less damage? Maybe magic damage? That would be good. But Sapadal has killed a lot of people through her rage. A lot. To say the least.
Mother be unsafe! What's that go?
Next one's mine.
Oh, and I'm poisoned. It's these guys. These are the poison boys. Right here.
Time to rally.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You're bleeding.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Your turn, Giada.
I think we're okay. Only just so. It's always like this at the start. It's pretty rough going when you first get to a new area. Just until I get my armor to that next tier, and then we'll be alright again. Yeah, but basically every memory reaccess that involves Sapadal murdering... Murdering might be a harsh word, but definitely killing a lot of people. Just through emotionality, just through rage. What's going on over here? Hot, 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 hot. I think I'm going to bring Yatsley back into my party. I prefer Kai. I like having Kai around. Oh my god. But it just makes more sense. You know, I don't like the system, but the system is the system. So I'm just going to engage with it the way it is. Every fight is bonkers. It really is. Every fight involves 10 trillion enemies. It's a little crazy. I'm over encumbered. Well, I've got some things I can break, I think. All this nonsense, for example. I don't know, maybe I should be tearing apart everything again. I probably should, actually. I don't need the money. Alright. because we can. Well, I'm gonna put those away. We can swap. We can upgrade those materials into other things, I guess. What am I doing here? Unblock the aqueduct. Oh, right.
See up there?
I see. Yep, Kai, buddy.
Those vines are blocking the floor.
Pew!
Isn't that a beautiful sight?
The waters flow, baby. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever getting up there, though, so there must be another way into that building. Let me just see, because this does lead up there. Maybe I was wrong. We can follow the aqueduct all the way across. That's cool. Alright, but before that, back to Raluca, who will make do, won't you, Raluca, with what has been offered to you? Yes.
I'll fix it.
Thanks, Giata. Well, I'm glad they haven't slaughtered the Delum gun in my absence, if nothing else.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed.
It's clear.
Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Sure. Alright. That was a low-key ending to the quest. I know it's not what you wanted, Raluca, but come on, you gotta see how this is the best of both worlds, or at least the best we're gonna get. Let me get back up there. All right, I quite like this because this is you know, this is apart from everything else, which I always really like because it feels like I know that this area is done almost. You know, it feels cleared out. Yeah, I like when things are separated like that. I wonder if the quest is going to take us to the keep. You got to assume the quest will take us to the keep, right? It says we're going over there to the east. We're going over here for the garden. But I can't imagine we're just walking up to the garden and just wandering in like it's no big deal, you know? Every other quest has taken us into the main city of the area, so I can't think this one's going to be any different. Right, let's run along here, hop into the building, and then we will be done for the day. That's my third episode today. Had a little bit of time in that I didn't record on the Best in Slot channel. I'm home alone for 10 days, which always frees me up a little bit. It's a blessed time. What is that over there? It's the garden, isn't it? That's exactly where the garden is. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Na 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 na. So I don't remember that song. I don't remember any more of that song, but I remember Splish Splash, I was taking a bath, no. That's about where the memory ends. Clearly a strong, important memory for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, why did I die? I'm not convinced I can jump into that building. The more I look at it, the less convinced I am that that's actually what you're meant to do. Oh, where are you going to put me? Don't be a nerd. I mean, I just did a quest. It can't put me that far back, surely. Come on. Come on. How cool would it be to play a game that actually looks like that, though? That visual style right there come to life. I don't know how that would ever really be possible, but it'd be very cool. Okay, let me try this again. Wait, unspent ability points. Alright. Second point in scavenger. Since we're going to be doing a lot of upgrading. I think once I get to that next level, it's going to stop mattering, you know? I'm not going to care about Scavenger anymore. At all. For obvious reasons. Saying that, we need to get the items and then we need to upgrade them. It's only 2 points. It's probably worth it. I'm going back for crit after this, though. I just want to get this done. I want to get this and make sure it works. Where's the loot on the left? Oh, it's down this way. Okay, we're going to save the game again. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Trout. Trout for days. Wait, how do I get out? Am I meant to come in here? Why would they put the... How do I get out? Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. Did I really come in here for the trout? I swear I heard. I swear I can still hear the faintest glimmer of something shiny. It's you, isn't it? Yeah. Cursed corpse, all that for a bloody trout. Right, anyways, we will end it there. So, in the next video, I think we'll carry on journeying east. I think the game is going to take me to the north anyway, off its own accord, so I'm not going to force that. We'll head east. I want to find a shop, and I want to find a tent area. Hopefully we can find one of those soon. But we'll head this way. We'll head towards the garden and see what happens. See what mysteries await us. Stop it. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.